back to my channel. As you can see, my background is a little bit different, and that is because I am currently in quarantine here in Palawan. So that is something I haven't mentioned yet for you guys, that I last week flew out here. So I was just thinking about sharing my experience traveling during this pandemic, since it is different than it has been before. And this is for the protection of everyone, to be able to stop this virus from spreading around the world, basically. So I have been writing some notes here, just to make sure that I will fill you up with all the information that is needed and give you as much knowledge as possible. I booked my ticket with Emirates, and their travel requirements did not include a swab test before flying. So this was going to be done at Manila Airport. I definitely recommend that you check with your chosen airline what specific rules they have traveling from the country that you are in right now to Manila, since it can differ. What you can do to save time is to pre-register for the RT-PCR test. So instead of going there and having to fill up a lot of paper, you can just fill up a small form and then show the QR code. And that is because they want to know more information about you and your travel history. So this can be done through Padlab's website. I know that there is also a Red Cross, but it's up to you which one you want to go with. So I want to mention that I am a non-OFW, also ROF. It's a little bit confusing, both of them, since I am a returning overseas Filipino, but I'm also a non-overseas Filipino worker. So just check which one you are, and there will be a lot of help you can get through the internet. The next thing that I recommend that you do is to book a accredited hotel, and this needs to be approved from the tourist and health agencies. So this is the place that you are going to spend the time waiting for your test results. If you don't want to wait for 24 hours, which is the maximum length, you can get it quicker, but you will have to pay the price for getting it faster, just to make sure that you're aware of it. So it goes from 4,000 up to 10,000 pesos. My journey was that I flew from Stockholm, Sweden to Dubai, where I had my stopover, and thereafter I changed airplane to go to Manila. During my second flight, I received a health declaration form as well as a immigration card that I had to fill up. So there is a yellow one and then a brown one that will need to be presented. But the first thing that you will do after stepping out of the airplane is to stand in line for the temperature check. Thereafter, you will present your health declaration card, followed by filling up that little paper for the swab test. And you will just need to present the QR code, and you are good to go to the cashier to pay the amount for this test. This was my first time doing this, actually, and I have heard so much different stories or experience of how they felt this was. So I was a little bit not scared but nervous, I guess. And what they do is putting a stick or something in my mouth to get a sample, and then they do it twice in my nose. For me, I didn't have any problem at all with it. It was just ticklish in my nose, and I got a tear maybe, but that's about it. So I really advise you to be open-minded about it, because it really depends on I don't know, it's very individual how you are going to feel this. We all react differently, and I'm not saying that this is something that you are going to experience, but I'm just telling you out of how it was for me. But yeah, that was it. It went super fast. And then you will go to the passport control, where you also will leave the immigration form. So when you have gotten to that stage, you will then go to DOT. And if you have made the pre-booking already, this will go super fast. They will just double check this and ask you whether if you want to take the shuttle to your hotel, or if you want to take a yellow taxi. So yellow taxi was what I chose to go with, and that's because there is a fixed rate. It is 450 pesos to go wherever you are going, and you will therefore not need to worry about negotiating the price or anything like that. All in all, this took me about 2 hours, and again, this really depends on how many passengers or how many flights comes in and all of these things. But I think that they have made it very organized, to be fair. Especially if you are doing your part as well to make it go quicker. To compare how it is to travel now with before, is that the plane isn't full. There is a seat between every individual if you aren't in one group, so to say. So I flew by myself, and therefore there was a empty seat between the other person. You will also have to wear your face mask all the time at the airport and on the plane. You can of course remove it if you're going to drink or eat something, but you need to put it back on as soon as you're done. There's also a hand sanitizer, you get wipes, extra masks. So that is really great. I felt safe that they have done improvements to make it more appropriate to travel, and I feel that they have been doing a very good job with that. So I am really happy with Emirates as my airline, with how they have been handling this situation and still being able to bring people from one destination to another. So guys, that was everything for this video. I really hope that it was helpful for you. And if you have any questions regarding this process, please leave a comment down below and I will answer you the best I can. I will also make a separate video about my trip to Palawan, since it is a bit different. But I feel like I want to share this with you and not make it confusing like it would have been. So stay tuned for that one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.